Let me give you a piece of advice. In the very wise words of somebody, I don't know who came up with this thing first, but that person said, if you don't have anything nice to say, shut up. This applies here. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys, girls, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new, welcome to you. Welcome to me too, because this is only like my fourth time here. So welcome to all of us as a collective. Uh, so today, I don't know why I'm distracted. It's literally just birds flying outside. Anyway, today we'll be talking about something I think is very important, something that would help you, okay? Because I found myself in situations where I'm just, when you're with somebody and you're discussing something and the person says something so out of pocket on a topic they know very little about, and you're just like, or they ask you a ridiculous question. They ask you a ridiculous question. They are, I don't know. I honestly, I don't have examples right now, but in a minute, you will know what I'm talking about. So today we are going to talk about things you should not say to your friends or ask your friends when you find out they are PCOS. Yes, like I said, very important. So you found out that your friend has PCOS and you're trying to be supportive. You love your friend, you love her so much, you don't want her to go through any pain. You want to be supportive, but you don't know the right things to say. Let me give you a piece of advice. In the very wise words of somebody, I don't know who came up with this thing first, but that person said, if you don't have anything nice to say, shut up. This applies here because sometimes we say things that we don't mean, which is fair. Everybody does. I do, you do, everybody does. But there's some things that you would think about and you will still think it is a good idea to say this thing. Don't say it. Anyway, so here's a list of things that you should not ask or say when you find out that your friend has PCOS. You're welcome. Number one, so when will you see your period? Come. You don't have sense. I'm sorry, but somebody has explained to you that, I have PCOS, polycystic ovarian syndrome. This causes me to not see my period every month like a regular human being. And after all of that explanation, you come and ask the person, so when will you see your period? If I knew you, when will you see your own period? If I knew when I was going to see my period, do you think we'll be having this conversation right now? Me, two and two. Two and two. So yeah, it's not really bright to ask a girl who has PCOS when she's going to see her period because she doesn't know. For the most part, she really doesn't know. Okay, so no, don't do that. Don't ask. Don't ask a girl struggling with PCOS when she's going to see her period because she will not have an answer for you, and you will just look like an idiot. Number two, so will you be able to get pregnant? At this point, I would like to say something. PCOS is primarily a hormonal disorder. It is not a reproductive thing, it is hormonal. This means that your hormones is what has problems, not your reproduction. And the ripple effect of your hormones having problems is reproductive issues. Okay, so when your hormones are all over the place, it will affect your reproductive abilities. Do you follow me? My viewers are not idiots, but if you're new here and you don't know what this channel is about PCOS. Should have put that together by now. And we talk about, the woes and the joys of living with PCOS. And we also, what am I saying we? It's just me. I also try to educate people about PCOS because I don't think it is spoken about enough. So, like I've said previously, just now, 2 seconds ago, PCOS is firstly, a hormonal thing. So it affects your reproduction. And that's the thing. People need to understand that it's not just your reproduction that it affects. It is clear, it is obvious that one of the most common symptoms of PCOS is irregular periods, which obviously means something is going on in your reproductive areas. But that's not the only thing. That's not the only symptom of PCOS. PCOS can also affect your digestion. Are you surprised? I'm not, because I know. Because it has happened to me. So you find that if you have PCOS, you're constipated. Let me tell you guys something. When I was much younger, I did not think it was normal to go to the toilet every day. Yes. I thought people who went to the toilet every day were the abnormal ones, not me, who they used to go every day. But this is to tell you that um PCOS can affect your digestion. Okay. When I started seeing my period too, I still didn't used to go every day. And obviously that's not the first thing you think about when you're constipated. You don't think, oh, I'm constipated, I have PCOS. Of course not. But when you do find out that you're you have PCOS and you're constipated, it might be very related. So if you don't go to sites every day and you have PCOS, it might be something to check out. But yeah, the point is PCOS can also affect your digestion, apart from your. So the point all I'm trying to say, you guys, is that your reproduction or reproductive abilities is not the only thing that can be affected by PCOS. So you should not be asking somebody who has PCOS if or when they're going to get pregnant. You should not be asking anybody when they're going to get pregnant. What are you? Are you womb monitor? What are you? Why are you doing that? Don't ask people things like that. That's no. So please don't do it. Don't ask your PCOS girly friend girly, whatever, when she's going to get pregnant or if she'll be able to get pregnant, because she's already dealing with a lot. She does not need you to add to that a lot. Thank you very much. Number 3, when are you going to lose weight, or are you trying to lose weight? Oh, if you are like me and you have had to deal with your weight all your life, the last thing you need, and I know this from experience, the last thing that person needs is somebody else asking them, when are you going to lose weight? Are you trying to lose weight? They've been trying all their life. Then they find out that they have PCOS, which makes losing weight harder. And you have the audacity. I mean, you might think you're being uh caring or you're showing concern, but there are many other ways to show concern. Let me an idiot. Asking somebody who has PCOS when they're going to lose weight or if they are trying to lose weight is, I think it's cruel, because it's very, very difficult to lose weight with PCOS. This is not to excuse obesity or being overweight, but we need to be very careful with the things we say to people that, sometimes we don't even know what they're struggling with or what they're dealing with. And yes, this one is very personal to me, because imagine all your life you've been called horrible, 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 opoki, horrible. If you're in Nigerian, you know that when you're at those family gatherings, your aunties will see you after they've not seen you for like years, and they're like, what it to be CEO, meaning gotten bigger. And you're like, I think I know what I look like compared to the last time you saw me. I'm very aware. Having to deal with all the taunts, oh, horrible, or things like just people calling you names that they think is funny, but it's obviously not funny. Like, I know what I look like. I don't need you to remind me. You know, Having to do all of that, and finding out later in life that you have PCOS, and then realizing that PCOS will make it much harder for you to lose weight, especially around your midsection. And but obviously, it's not something that a lot of people like to share. It took me a very long time to get to this place where I'm like, you know what? Everybody needs to know this. Everybody needs to know what PCOS is, because it's women's health, and people don't know. I was talking to a friend yesterday, and we are talking about women's health, and there's just so much that is not known. There's so much that is not known, and women get misdiagnosed every day, and that's another issue entirely. But yeah, you know, having to try so hard to lose weight and it's not really working out, or is progressing very slowly compared to people who don't have PCOS, and being asked things like, "Oh, are you not trying to lose weight, or when are you going to lose weight?" It it bothers me. Okay, it really bothers me, because it is extremely difficult. I know I keep saying it's extremely difficult, but let me paint you a picture real quick. You find out you have PCOS. You're not lucky enough to be slim, because there are slim people who also have PCOS. PCOS is not a big people thing. Okay, there are people. Obviously, genetics plays a huge role in these things. But you have people that are not really big but have PCOS. So I don't know. There's no science backing these statements I'm about to make, so please do your findings. Or maybe I would even do my findings, but I think slimmer people have it easier. Slimmer people that have PCOS have it easier because you don't have to deal with the weight that, you have to shed to improve the symptoms of PCOS. So if you're slim, kudos to you, but make sure that you don't have, what's that other fat? The fat that surrounds your organs. I don't remember the technical name, but make sure you don't have that. It's gonna bother me now that I don't remember the name of that thing. But there are two types of fats. There's the one you can see, like me, and then there's the one that surrounds your organs. Your liver, your fatty liver, your heart is clogged, your kidneys, it's all over the place. Fat is all over the place, but you don't know. Make sure if you're a skinny person, it's very, very difficult to it's very difficult for you to know when you've got that kind of fat. But make sure you check. That's why exercising is not just about losing weight. It's about being healthy and keeping fit. So if you're slim, please hit the gym or exercise. Do take a walk, do something, move, be active so that you're not killing yourself slowly. Back to my point. It might be easier for somebody who is slim to deal with their PCOS because you don't have the extra baggage of having to shed weight to improve the symptoms. So let me paint you a picture real quick. You find out you have PCOS, you're big like me, and the doctor tells you that. If you're lucky enough to get a doctor who knows what he or she's talking about, they tell you you can do this, lifestyle changes, and your diet is important. You should lose weight. You should try to lose weight. It's important, and that's true. It's very important to try to lose weight when you have PCOS. It's very, very important, especially around your midsection, because men with PCOS are more likely to develop diabetes. So, doctor tells you this: you need to lose weight, right? Start trying to lose weight. Find out, based on research that you've done, that it's not just about going to the gym or exercising. The type of exercising that you do really matters. You can't do exercises that will increase your cortisol levels. Cortisol is the stress hormone, because if you do exercises that increase your cortisol levels, you will start to your cravings will increase, and it's not just any kind of cravings. Cravings for sweet and salty things. So you eat sweet and salty things, you gain weight, and the cycle repeats. So you have to be very careful the kind of exercise you do. Weights, very good, but slow weighted exercises. So you're not doing something that is increasing your heart rate and is stressing you out and pumping your blood too hard. You don't need any of that. So you have to be careful the kind of exercise you do. You have to be careful what you eat, and it's not just about what you eat. You can be eating but eating wrong. It's crazy. Okay. So I'm not a preacher of cut out carbs completely. I'll never do that. I'm sorry. Carbs are too good for you to cut out entirely. Everybody, don't do it, guys. Don't do it. Even if you don't have PCOS and you're just trying to cut, you're trying to keep fit, you're trying to lose some weight, please don't cut carbs. It's not healthy. Okay. So it's not just about what you eat, it's about how you eat. If you eat something that spikes up your blood sugar too fast or too quickly, then that's a problem. Okay. In the long run, it's not like you're going to drop dead today. No. But in the long run, it might have, some effects that you would not like. So you have to be careful what you eat, how you eat, and the exercise you do, how you exercise. It's a lot. So imagine somebody dealing with all of that, and you see them and you're asking them, are you not trying to lose weight? Is it not going to help your PCOS? I go to the gym, and I would like to think I'm fit reasonably. Okay, I cannot run all the way to the city center from here. I'm gonna die. But I will not pant or lose my breath when I run up the flight of stairs. I consider myself reasonably strong. My heart rate is great. I cycle to work and back almost every day. My blood pressure rather is fantastic. My sugars, I monitor my sugars. So basically I consider myself reasonably healthy. I can get healthier, obviously, and I can get more fit. But if you see me, the first thing that will come to your mind is not fit and healthy because, of what I look like, because of my size. Right. So we need to really, really, really get rid of this prejudiced idea that everybody that is big is not fit. Everybody that is slim is not fit. Let me blow your mind. Did I blow your mind? Everybody that is slim is not fit. But I think most people know that. If you're knowledgeable enough, or if you care to educate yourself enough, you would know this. But the point I'm trying to make is you might see somebody who does not look like they're trying to lose weight, but they are. And you really shouldn't just open your mouth and say things like, oh, you're not trying to lose weight. I think I spent too much time explaining this particular point. But yeah, the last thing that I would say you should not say to somebody who is struggling with PCOS is, you never finish. or your period has not stopped. First of all, your friend is happy to see her period, okay? She's glad that the period even came in the first place. That's number one. Number two, don't you think she's not happy that the period has refused to stop? Don't you think so? I mean, it's giving woman with the issue of blood already. She's already losing so much blood. She has to deal with she has to deal with, you know, anemia, most likely. Let me blow you guys' mind. I know that in my initial video, my very first video, I was talking about how I'm lucky enough, even though I'm anemic, I'm lucky enough to not need things like infusions. I suffer anemia. Thankfully, mine isn't really, really chronic, like extreme. I don't need like infusions or anything like that. Psych. So doctor was telling me that my blood count was really, 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 really low or something. Was it iron? Something. Iron was really, really low. That if it had fallen any lower, I would have needed an infusion. The doctor that gave me my test results, first time I did that test, did not tell me this. They only told me, oh, your iron is low. We're going to prescribe you some iron tablets. And that was all. I decided to take the iron tablets. I finished the prescription, but I used my initiative to get more of the iron tablets. But then I stopped at some point. They didn't tell me I was in danger. If they did, I would not have stopped using the iron tablets. Ah, oh dear me. Anyway, the point I'm trying to make is that your friend is most likely dealing with something like that, having to, stay alive. Do you know what it means for you to have low iron? Do you know what it means for you to have chronically low iron? You're dizzy. You're battling a headache. Every other second, your head is pounding, and somebody's telling you, your period has not fit. Don't do it. Don't say it. Your friend knows that period has not finished. She does not need you to call attention to the fact that she's still in a period after 14 days. She don't need that. She really don't. So please, fix up. Don't do these things. Don't say these things. We know you care, but you can do better. You can do better. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, subscribe, send to other people, share. Watch the video again and again as much as you like. Educate yourself, okay? And if you have any comments, questions, please be sure to drop in the comment section. I'll obviously be reading. Thank you guys, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.